students, welcome to the series of Class 12 CBSE Computer Science with Python in TechBox. So hope you all understand the previous videos for the question paper, sample question paper which I have worked on question number 1 to 8 under the section A. So in our today's video we are going to learn the remaining questions under the section A. If you have not yet watched those videos for the section A 1 to 8 questions, I will provide the link for that video under the description box below. You can go and watch it there. Okay, so let us move on to question number 9 now. So let us read the question. Which of the following statements would give an error during the execution of the following code? So they have given the tuple and they asked to find the which statement is getting an error statement. Which statement is an error statement? So first statement, see here, it has been given as print tuple. So just it will print as it is. Okay, it will print 20, 30, 40, 50, 80 and 79 as it is. The second statement which is given here is print tuple of 3 plus 15. So what is tuple of 3 here? So let us index this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So in the index 3, it is 50. So it will add the number 50 with this number 50. So your output will produce as 100. Okay. So let us read the statement 3. The statement 3 is given as max of tuple. So max means it is a maximum. So it will produce the maximum element under the tuple. So the maximum element under the tuple is 80. So the statement 3 is also right. So let us read the statement 4. Tuple of 4 is equal to 80. So item assignment is not allowed in the tuple as because tuple is immutable. Okay. So tuple is an immutable data type. We cannot change the elements inside the tuple. So the statement 4 will produce an error. So it is a wrong statement. So the option D is your right answer. Hope you all understand. Next is question number 10. What possible outputs will be obtained when the following code is executed? Okay. So what possible outputs will be obtained when the following code is executed? So they have provided one small code here. So this program is using the random module. So the random module is used whenever the random functions are used inside the function. Just we should, before using the random functions, you should import this random module by import random. After that they have assigned my number is equal to random.randint of 0, 3. So the randint function will produce the result what? It will give an integer. It will return an integer randomly from the upper limit and the lower limit. Here your upper and lower limit are, it means it will include both the values. The randint will include both the values. It will include 0 also and 3 also. So in between 0 and 3 it is 1, 2, 3. So the randint, it will produce 0, 1, 2, 3 randomly, any one number at a time. Okay. So the next they have given color is equal to yellow, white, black and red. Okay. Let us make the indexing for this also. So it is 0, 1, black is 2 and red is 3. The next statement is for I in range of 1, my number. You should print that color of I with end is equal to star. Okay. And they have given one empty print statement. So this print statement will produce the result on the next lines. Okay. The purpose of this is to print the answer on the next lines. Okay. The first for loop. What is the for loop containing? The range function. So this range function will works like what? The first number is your starting value and the second number is your stop value. So the range function starts here as 1 and my number here it is, first the iteration will goes to 0. So the first iteration I am writing, the first iteration will be 1, 0 and the second iteration will be 1, 1. The second iteration is 1, 1 and the third iteration is 1, 2. Okay. And the third iteration, the next is fourth iteration 1, 3. So it will include this 3 at the last. Hope you all understanding. So see here, whenever it is producing the result of range of 1 comma my number, which is the first iteration, 1 comma 0. So 1 comma 0, the start value is 1 and the stop value is 0. So here the execution will not exist. Okay, there is no execution. And the next iteration in the for loop, it is 1 comma 1. The starting value is 1 and the stop value is also 1. So here also the start value and the stop value same, means the execution will be not done. Okay, so this statement, this execution will be not existing. So the next statement is 1 comma 2. So we are under the range function. So the range function will work from what? The starting value will be getting accepted, but the stop value will not get added. So what is the value of 1? So what is the value of 1? So you should print that 1. Okay, the print color of I comma end star. So color of I. So what is I here? I is 1. I is equal to 1 here. So what is the value for 1? So the value for 1 is white. So I'm writing white here, which is followed with end is equal to star. So you should give the star at the last. Okay, so the next range, it goes like 1 comma 3. So it takes the value of 1 and 2. Okay, 1 comma 2. So it will not take the last value. Before the last value, it will get stops. So whenever it is reading 1, then it will give the first index value, which is white star. And whenever we are reading the second index, so second index here it is black. So in the next line, it should produce black star. Okay, so either the output will be white star or else white star and black star. If either of the option is there, you should pick it up. Okay, let us see the options. What are the given options? So the option A, which is having red here, so it is not, there is an option. And in the option B, it is white star and black star. So whatever we have worked out is the answer here. And option C will not come. White star, black star, it will not come. And D is also will not randomly execute like this. Let us move on to the 11th question. Fill in the blank. The modem at the sender's computer end acts as a dash. So they have given the option as model, modulator, demodulator and converter. So what is the answer? So the modulator. So the answer is modulator. Okay. So the modem at the sender's computer's end will be acting as a modulator. Okay. So the next question number 12. Consider the given code below. So they have given B is equal to 100, which is globally declared. So now B is your global variable. After that, the statement given is def test of A. So they have defined the test function. After that, they have given the missing statement. You should find that missing statement. B is equal to B plus A and print A comma B. They have given the function calling statement as test of 10. Then print B. So first of all, you should know how the program is getting executed. What is the flow of execution? Let me number it here. So first, the computer will read this statement, and secondly, the computer will read this statement. What is the statement? This is a function header statement. After reading the function header statement, it will skip all these statements which is inside the function, and it will go to the function calling statement, which is your test of 10. So here the function is getting called, this test function is getting called, and the value passed here is 10. So now A is equal to 10 here. Okay, after that only it will read the first line inside the function. So the missing statement is what? You should find that statement. Let us read the next statement after the missing statement. B is equal to B plus A. So we already know B is 100, which is globally declared. So whenever we are making any changes inside the global variable, okay, whenever we are making any changes inside the global variable, you should use the keyword global. Okay, you're going to make the changes for this B. So for that you should use this global keyword, okay, with that variable global B. After that B is equal to B plus A. So now what is B now? Already B is 100 plus A. What is A? A is 10. So which is 110 here, and print A comma B. So this print function will print A comma B. So A is what? A is 10 comma 110, which is B. After that only the function will move on to outside the function and it will print B. So it will read the print statement at the last and it will print B. What is B here? It's 110. So it will not print 100 as this answer for this print B, as whenever we are changing a global variable inside the local function, so it will be getting reflected outside the function also. So outside the function also it will print B only. Okay. So what is the answer? Let us check. So let us read the question. Remaining question here. Which of the following statements should be given in the blank for the missing statement if the output produced is 110? So they have given the output as 110 as we have found out now. So what is the option here? Global A, this is wrong. Global B is equal to 100, wrong. So just you should declare this global keyword with that variable B. Okay, option C is your right answer. Hope you all understand this question. Let us move on to question number 13. State whether the following statement is true or false. An exception may be raised even if the program is syntactically correct. So whenever we are making the correct program, okay, all our syntax is correct, but the program is getting executed, then to some exception is getting occurred on the output shell part. So whether it is true or false, yes, it is true. So that is called as in runtime errors. Okay, whenever the program is syntactically correct, since it will be getting executed and it will produce an exceptions, so we are having exceptional handling chapter separately. Hope you all have studied that topics very well. Okay, so the answer is true. Question number 14. Which of the following statements is false about the keys in the relational database? So whenever we'll come to relational database, so the questions will be done easy. So let us read the A. Any candidate key is eligible to become a primary key. Any candidate key. So we are going to select any candidate keys. Candidate key is what? It is uniquely identifying the values inside the tuple. So there is a non-repetition of value, that is the candidate keys. So we will be fixing a particular column as a candidate key if there is no repetition of any values. So it is true, right? It is true. The primary key uniquely identifies the tuples in the relation. Yes, it is true. So the primary key is what? It is uniquely identifying the tuples in the relation. It means the non-repetitional value is coming under the primary key. Third one, a candidate key that is not a primary key is a foreign key. A candidate key that is not a primary key is a foreign key. Is it true? So whenever we are selecting the candidate keys, so we can select any one of the key as a primary key. Out of the candidate keys, we can select any one key as a primary key, and the remaining key is called as what? Alternate keys. Okay, so it is written here as foreign key, but it should be what? Alternate keys. So your answer here, it is false. So next option is, a foreign key is an attribute whose value is derived from the primary key of another relation. Yes, it is true. So foreign key is derived from the primary key of the another table. Yes. So let us move on to the question number 15. In case of dash switching, before a communication starts, a dedicated path is identified between the sender and the receiver. So we have studied is switching techniques, circuit switching. Yes, so in circuit switching only, it will be, before making the communication, it will produce what? It will create a dedicated path between the sender and the receiver so as to get the correct information. So your answer is circuit switching. Okay. Question number 16. Which of the following function changes the position of the file pointer and return its new position? So seek function. So the seek function will change the position of the file pointer and it returns the new position. And this tell function will tell the current location, current position where it gets stopped. Okay. So your question 17 and 18 are assertion and reasoning based questions, and mark the correct choice as given A, B and C, D options. So let us read question number 17. According to the assertion, list is an immutable data type. Is it true? So list is an mutable data type. So the answer is false here. The reasoning is, when an attempt is made to update the value of an immutable variable, the old variable is destroyed and a new variable is created by the same name in the memory. So for example, if we take tuple is an immutable data type, right? So let us write an example for tuple 1, 2, 3. Okay, suppose I am giving t is equal to 1, 2, 3. Okay, whenever we are assigning the new value for t again, suppose now I am giving the value for t as 4, 5, 6. So now I am trying to print t. So what will get printed? 4, 5, 6 will get printed. So in this case, you should understand that, so when an attempt is made to update the value of an immutable variable, so we are attempting what? Attempting to update the value of an immutable variable. So the old variable will be getting destroyed. So this is your old variable and this is your new variable. Okay, this new variable will be getting created by the same name in the memory. So in the memory location, so in the same name t, so now the new value will getting updated. So whenever I am trying to print t, so it will give only the new value, new value. It will not provide the old value as 1, 2, 3. So the statement is true here. So what option you should pick up? A is false but R is true. So you should pick the option D. Okay, this option A is false but R is true for the question number 17. And for question number 18, the assertion given is Python standard library consists of various modules. Yes, true, it is true. So we have various modules under the library. So the reasoning given here is, a function in a module is used to simplify the code and it avoids the repetition. Yes, this also true. The function is for what? To simplify the code and to avoid the repetition. Okay, whenever the function is getting called, it will be making our code so faster and so easier. Okay, so as to what? Avoid the repetition. So that is what the function role. So here also it is true. So what option you should pick it up? And upon these 4 options, so you can pick both A and R are true and R is not a correct explanation for A. So you should pick the option B for what? For question number 18. Option B. Both A and R are true, but this R reasoning is not the correct explanation for this assertion A. Okay. So in the next video, we will be starting with section B. If you have any doubts under the section A, you can comment it on the comment section, and kindly subscribe my channel and share it with your friends also. Thank you.